Welcome to my live. I am testing out my live today, and I hope that you all can actually see me and see what I am doing. This is my first time going live, and for those of you who do not know me, I am the owner of Auntie Lily's Creation. So, of course, I purchased this pump from Amazon, of course, and I'm going to actually unbox it for the first time. There, I'm just ripping off the address because, of course, for privacy. So, every so often, I see somebody coming out and saying, "Oh, try this red pump," of course. So, I purchased one from Amazon. Might not be the best place to purchase it from. However, I am just saying. So this is what the pump looks like. And it has instructions. Of course, I ain't reading no instructions, but at least I could look what it say. Give you a little bit detail about it, and okay. It's supposed to actually size the balloons. So let's see. I'm gonna plug it in and see. I have a balloon sizer right here with beside me. And this one, of course, it might look a little crooked, but you can make your balloon sizer from a box. Okay? I know, yes, it's cheap. You could simply pay maybe like $20, $30 for a sizer, but you could also make it. And the balloons will come out just as perfect, right? So for this one, I have like, I don't know if you can see it, I have like 10 inches. I do a 2.5, I do a 4.5. I have 8 inches, 9. So I made this. Now, I'm going to try this pump. I'm going to be plugging it in for the very first time, of course. I just want to test it out. See, very first time. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't make as much noise during the live, because my intent actually is to go ahead and make, let me see. I'm supposed to be making a bouquet, right? I'm supposed to be making a bouquet, but not feeling up to it, of course. So I'm just I'm gonna inflate and see how to set these. Just trying to get some balloons out of the package. Gonna leave those there. And I'm taking off the top. Let's come down a bit. Okay, right. Okay. So these are balloons, and this is what the pump look like. Okay. So I'm just going to turn it on. I'm blocking you guys. Yes, I might be blocking you guys. Okay, so these are the two covers for the top here. Let me see if you can see. You can see me a little better. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, so these are the top that comes with it. Of course, there's a on off. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Okay, I believe it's plugged in. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Am I not doing something correctly? Oh, see? That's why it pays to read instructions. But guess what? I'm not reading the instructions. Um, yeah, I'm not reading the instructions. Anyways, the light came on, and I know this button, they said it's to give you increase the flow. And this one here, these buttons are to set. So, of course, let's just see. Maybe give it a, maybe a 2. I'm going to see if a 4. I'm going to see if a 0.04 will do. Or 5. Let's set this now. All right, so it is set at 0.5, and I'm going to see how much here is into a 0.5. I want to see if this is maximum or all right, so I'm going to leave it halfway. And now I'm going to inflate 2 balloons at 0.5, and I'm going to see if these 2 balloons are actually the same size. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm not doing something correctly. Okay, that's not what I want. I would have to now go ahead and measure this at, that's not what I want. I need to be able to use the sizer. So I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 1.6. I am not sure why it made that noise, because look, if we press down on it, nothing happens. The green okay. All right, let's see what size these are. Interesting. So these are, the 1.6 is bigger than a 10, but it's also smaller than the 12. So I'm assuming 1.6 is going to be about 11 inch. So let's try this again. Or it can also be determined by how much air I'm putting into this. I'm not even sure if it is maximizing it or I don't even know. But I have time to fool around this thing to see how best it works regardless. So let's do, I want it to be smaller. So, uh-oh, one. I want it to be, all right, let's do this. Maybe, maybe a 1.3. All right, let's see 1.3, how much it gives, what size it gives me. And I think I have it on the maximum here. So let's try this. Once I cover the mouth, I'm gonna press on the green button right here. I mean, that's what I did the last time. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So what am I doing wrong this time? You know what? I don't even know what I'm doing. Because I never worked this one. I worked my legenda and I worked the others that doesn't have this sizer thing. So I was assuming that, of course, the sizer, and it says ready to inflate, turn, switch on, position, put on balloon, and press nozzle. Then press the nozzle slightly in order to inflate the balloons to your wanted size and release, stop. Okay. All right, let's see. I hear something turning inside, and this is one of the reasons why they always say don't buy anything from Amazon, especially like this. But hey, hi, interesting. All right, 1.3 is greater than 10. So I'm going to listen. I could fool around this thing because so I'm just pressing this button here. Maybe you can see it to select the numbers. I think I'm going to do, if I do 2, let's do a 1.2. Okay. Let's do a 1.2 and see what that gives us. It's still large. I don't know. So then I'm going to do a 1. It's still larger than a 10. I don't need a 10. So it's fine. Let's do 9. So we're gonna have this at 0, and then I'm gonna have this at, it looks real crooked. No, that's not what I want. I see why. Because I'm looking at it, the opposite end. So I think that's that's where my problem is. Let me turn it around. That's it. That's what I want. Okay. So that's what I want. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, beautiful. But now to see if they are both the same size. No, no. And I think that was what the complaint was online. Let me try. I'm gonna do it at a 9. So regardless, I'm going to do mines. I guess if I reduce it, it's all trial and error. And to be honest, I didn't pay that much for this. I paid, I want to say 40, I think I paid $45 for it. So I wanted this to be smaller because I'm trying to make clusters of 9 inches. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it the 7. Let's try this one. I wanted it to be 9, but the 7 is still bigger. So I'm gonna drop it to. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Don't worry. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna give it a 6, and I think between a 5 and a 6, it should do it. All right, let's do 5. Oh, we're gonna get it. I don't like that sound afterwards. All right. So 5 is a 9. There you go. There you go. So we got it. Let me just write this down so that let me see what I have it on. Okay. So 5.05 is a 9 inches. This is beautiful. So to get the 9 inches from this, I need it to be 0.5. Hey, 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 hey. And I need the airflow to be at its minimum. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, we got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, let's do it. Okay. Maybe we did not. Let's see. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay, so you're gonna see what I make in a few. I'm making 4 of this. I want to call it navy blue. So I want 4 of this, and I want 4 of this, and then I'm going to use orange. So the color I'm using today is going to be orange and the navy blue, right? So now we got it. We got it. And I really wanted it to be 9 inches. because I'm trying to inflate. Let's do some more. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. This is not looking like this. You see, I don't know. No, baby. No, no, no. Uh-uh. This will waste my time. Nope. No, sorry. I'm sure I didn't touch anything from this. I did not. So it's not consistent. This should be consistent because we just did 0.5. I did not change anything, and I'm not getting the 9 inches that. No. Nope. No, no, sorry. Did the color make a difference? I don't think so. So now I'm gonna put it at 6 to see if it gives me the 9. Because it couldn't be. See? The 6 did not give me the 9. It was the 0.5. So I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, I have a legenda which is much better and easier. I don't have this. I'm just trying to test out this thing here, but it's driving me nuts. Maybe my tolerance level for this is not good. Want this to be 5 because that's what we did before. Then I want this to be 0. Okay, now it's set. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try the orange again and see what happened. Nope, 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 nope. This, I'm telling you the truth. This is not working. Yep, this is how we do it. This is. We're gonna use the sizer because it's not working. It's not working out. That's wasting my time trying to figure out this cheap Amazon part. So remember, I need clusters of 4. So I need 2 more. Yeah, I need 2 more. All right, so I have I have this here, this cheers, and I'm going to put it on. Let me see what color I could use. I could go use gold. I think I like white in between the orange and the blue. Huh. I'm just thinking as I go along, but I think I would like white. White would look good. Yeah, white would look good. Yep. With this, the blue, white would look good. So, should I use white? Or should I just stick to the orange? Interesting. I should have think about this before doing the live, but I'm going to show you the end result on my channel. So stay tuned uh, for what I'm going to make with the clusters that I just inflated, because I really did not come on the live to do any demonstration of such. I came to see if this, not really. I came actually to test out the live for the very first time, because I have to go back to it to see the volume, to see the lighting, to see, make a few edits. So this live is just to get my feet wet in doing live. So I thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe of course, for more content. And of course, if you have any milestone event, any baby shower, any christening, any birthday, book Auntie Lily's Creation. You could reach me at Auntie Lily's Creation with a Z at gmail.com, or dial 929 366 1466. And stay tuned for more content. Of course, I'm just testing out the live, and I do not want it to pass half an hour. So thank you.